comes straight up to me, points to the door and says, "I need you outside." And at that moment it's embarrassing. It's irritating, humiliating. Why me?
Starbucks now apologizing to San Francisco barber Bryce Ward after he says he was told to step outside the San Jose location on McKee Road while he waited for his order on March 15th. Ward said a manager told him the store was at capacity per Santa Clara County's COVID restrictions, but he said other customers were allowed into the store. He exclusively told ABC7 News he believes he was targeted because he's black.
I was the only black in there. I don't know what was going through her mind. All I can do is state facts.
After the incident, Ward took to Instagram, posting a video sharing his experience.
It's sad and unfortunate how real discrimination still is.
I reached out to Starbucks for comment and received the following statement, quote, "We have no tolerance for discrimination of any kind in our stores, and we never want a customer to feel discriminated against. We apologize to Mr. Ward for his experience and a retrained staff on how to respectfully navigate capacity limits to protect the health and safety of partners and customers." I was also told by a spokesperson, quote, "The company does not have video available of the incident," end quote, despite having security cameras at the store. Ward's attorney isn't buying it.
How convenient that is, that the very key piece of evidence that would corroborate what took place here and would probably turn into a viral video once it was released, no one can seem to find it.
The situation rings similar to a 2018 incident in Philadelphia where two black men were arrested for refusing to leave a Starbucks location. The men requested to use the store's restroom, but were denied because they hadn't made a purchase. Outrage led to the hashtag boycott Starbucks trending on Twitter and led to nationwide employee anti-bias training.
We want to bring attention to this. No one should have to suffer silently.
Ward agrees.
I just want to make sure it don't happen to anybody else.
Ward's attorney tells me they're now waiting to hear back from Starbucks corporate offices to determine how the company might be able to remedy the situation before deciding on if they plan on filing a lawsuit. Meanwhile, a Starbucks corporate spokesperson confirms to me that additional training will soon be taking place at 11 South Bay Starbucks locations in the near future. I'm Julian Glover, ABC7 News.
Wow. I thought after the Philadelphia incident, many of us gave up going to Starbucks. I haven't been to Starbucks in so long. I have no memory of the last time I was there. It's been that long. Man, I wish our people would learn a lesson. Number one, I thought they went through training, racial sensitivity training. They closed all of their Starbucks down after the Philadelphia incident. So much for that training, right? Now y'all talking about training again? What a joke. Y'all not fooling nobody with that training stuff. We know, and y'all know, you can't train no racism out of people. Y'all know this shit too. Get out of here with this crap. Man, you are fooling no one. This is just a waste of time. But he went in Starbucks and only black person in the joint, and he was told to step outside. Didn't do that to no other customer, just him. So this came out on ABC7, and this happened in California in San Jose. So you can see the title. Exclusive. Starbucks apologizes to black man over alleged incident of discrimination at San Jose store. So I'm not surprised. But I don't know why our people are going in there for that overpriced coffee anyway. That coffee is too expensive. Look, if I want a good cup of coffee, I know how to hook it up at home. And it'll taste better than anything you come out of Starbucks with. So, ladies and gentlemen, this story came out March 24th, 2021. Different treatment because of the color of your skin. That's what a black San Francisco man said happened to him at a San Jose Starbucks. Now the company is apologizing and retraining staff. You can't train racism out of people. I don't care how many times they retrain staff, these incidents are going to keep happening. Comes straight up to me, points to the door, and says, "I need you to step out." And at that moment, the man said it was embarrassing, it was irritating, it was humiliating. Why me? Bryce Ward, exclusively to ABC News. Starbucks is now apologizing to Ward after he was told to step outside of the coffee shop on McKee Road in San Jose while he waited for his order to be made. He said he remained inside the store after two women left. By his logic, the store was no longer at capacity. Ward provided a receipt to ABC 7 News showing he was at the store and made a purchase on March 15th at approximately 9:30 a.m. Ward said the manager told him the store was at capacity per Santa Clara County COVID restrictions, so he had to leave. Well, why did he have to leave and no one else? I mean, wouldn't everybody in the store possibly could be impacted by COVID? Why him and no one else? He said other customers were allowed into the store and he believed he was targeted because he's Black. I was the only Black person in there. I don't know what was going through her mind, Ward said. Santa Clara County is currently under a red tier of reopening, meaning retail stores are limited to a maximum of 50% capacity. County health officials announced Tuesday that the county will soon move to the orange tier for reopening and allowing for greater capacity at businesses. You see all of this traffic coming in and out, and you didn't say anything to anyone else. Why are you, so he's asking, why are you singling me out? After the incident, the San Francisco barber took to Instagram to share his experience. ABC News reached out to Starbucks for comment and received the following statement. We have no tolerance for discrimination of any kind in our stores, and we never want a customer to feel discriminated against. We apologize to Mr. Ward for his experience and have retrained staff on how to respectfully navigate capacity limits to protect the health and safety of partners and customers. Well, what happened to that employee? Did he miss your last retraining? What was that, y'all? 2017? Did he miss that retraining? I mean, come on, y'all. It's not a retraining issue. Y'all hire racists. Just accept that. It's not a training issue at all. Starbucks spokesperson also told ABC News the company does not have video available of the incident despite having security cameras at the store. Yeah, you conveniently made sure you got that out of the camera. How convenient that the very key piece of evidence that could corroborate what took place here and would probably turn into a viral video once it was released, no one can seem to find it. Yeah, because they know that employee was wrong. They know it. But you notice one thing in the story, y'all? No one was fired. They didn't mention anything about letting this employee go. All they talk about a couple of times is retraining, but not letting this employee go for what he did or she did, whatever. Okay. Well, the Philadelphia incident, I was wrong. I said 2017. It happened in 2018 at a Starbucks location where two men were arrested for refusing to leave. Remember, they were waiting for a person to show up. And as they were getting arrested, he showed up, if y'all remember. And come to find out, there were other people sitting in the restaurant and they didn't make a purchase either. They were just using the internet. The situation rings similar to the 2018 incident at the Philadelphia Starbucks location where two Black men were arrested for refusing to leave the store. The men requested to use the store's restroom and they were denied because they hadn't made a purchase. But there were other people in there that came forward. If you remember, if you go back and look at the videos, there were other people sitting in there and they didn't make purchases either. And nobody bothered them. Just the two black men. Outrage led to the hashtag boycott Starbucks trending on Twitter, and nationwide anti-bias training for employees, which apparently didn't do any good. We need to be hearing from the people at the top because the top sets the tone for the rest of the organization, said Pointer. While additional training has already happened at the location in question, a Starbucks spokesperson also confirmed additional training is planned for 11 stores across the district in the South Bay. I just want to make sure it doesn't happen to anyone else, said Ward. So I guess they're keeping this employee and calling themselves training them. Y'all need to get out of here with that crap. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.